guys, thank you so much for tuning in and clicking on this video. It's the latest on trend with your girl Biami.
Big up yourself. I looked for validation in people a lot, in terms of looks, in terms of my career. Like, oh, should I do that? Do you think I should do that? I was always asking people things. So I learned, okay, stop relying on people for your validation. It's a bit weird.
So I'm going to do a quick reaction to Welcome to Hackney with Ivorian Doll. I'm a little bit slightly a little bit late. It dropped yesterday, I believe, on the 14th. And it was honestly a great watch. I would definitely recommend this to go and watch, especially because Ivorian Doll has been somebody that we have seen literally from the bottom up. Like, we have seen her from the beginning. We have seen her in the making. We have seen her during manufacturing stage, where she was literally being molded, where we have seen her become the artist that she is today. I absolutely love what she is doing, and I also like the fact that she removed herself. Like, a lot of the times when people are known for being problematic, or when people have been attached to certain people, or from what we've seen from the outside, where it's easy to be labeled as a person, for her to have completely taken herself out of that and become a new man, like literally become a new person, where you can't really, like, you don't really remember her for those things, but you remember and you see her for what she is today. I think that's absolutely phenomenal to be able to do that. I think a lot of the time, for especially for UK influencers, it's hard for them to break through and break free, because a lot of the time people still attach them to their past. People still associate them with their past mistakes and what made them trend and what made them blow. Do you get what I mean? But she's done exceptionally well with literally coming out and changing her life and saying to herself, right, you know what, this is who I want to be, and has manifested it. So why wouldn't people be inspired by her? Like, why wouldn't people want to know how she did it? Why wouldn't you want to see her life journey? So let me just quickly give like a breakdown. First of all, sis, if you are listening, why is it only 15 minutes? I was like, where is the rest of it? Please, I need more. Like, I need to see more. I know it's good to, leave us wanting more, but I definitely wanted to see more. I think this documentary has room to explore and dive into the now. Like, we've seen the past where IVD has come from. I think it will be also great to see, and I think it's got room to do that, to see how much she's literally grown, like the contacts and how people want to work with her, and how she's literally come from Hackney. Like, she's one little weenie Hackney girl who has now blown. And also, I loved, sorry guys, I'm going to be going all over the place because I'm actually excited, but I love how, like, I sense like such a humility in her, which I really like. It's just nice hearing her talk, even from what I was playing in the beginning, her seeking validation from people. And it's almost like she's just realizing the talent, or not even just realizing the talent, but the fact that people are finally able to hear and see her talent. It's like when you're born a star, like deep down, and this is not even a big-headed thing or a prideful thing or egoistic thing, but like deep down you just know, like, you've got a light, like you've got something in you that the world needs to see. And it's not until you reach those milestones and people are actually seeing it that it hits you, that you're like, oh my gosh, like finally, like I'm at a place where people are able to recognize that. And if I can get this far, then I know that I can go further. Like, you will only go as far as your mind allows you to. They say the sky's the limit, but it's like freedom is in your mind. Like, freedom is a mindset. It's a non-reality, like it's what you create. And sometimes we have these invisible chains that hold us down and they lock us up in our minds. But if you allow your mind to be set free, and if you allow your imagination to be loosed, then you will be amazed at what you can achieve. And I love that, because that's kind of what I grasped, and that's what I took from IVD's story, because she has definitely been an embodiment of that. Like, she has definitely shown that. And it's amazing because she's tried different routes, different avenues. There's always been a pattern. It's always been to do with media, and it's always been to do with talent and skills, and she's tried this, she's tried here, she's tried there, and then she reached to a point where she blew. Do you know what I mean? Like, she blew with one song, Rumors, right? And she just did it. Like, even before that, like when she was talking during the documentary, she was like, you know what, her first song that she did, like, she didn't even think, she was just like, oh my gosh. And that was even before Rumors. So I can say so much about this, but I also love the fact that she brought in Paige Keiki, and she spoke about female support and competition, and how she's gotten more support from the male scene, and how they spoke about how music is male dominated, which we know. It doesn't surprise me, because she's been somebody from earlier on who's always had more male friends than female friends, and men are recognizing her talent and her music, and they're like, yeah, that's hard, which I definitely agree. She's talented, like, you cannot deny. Every time I hear her spit, I'm like, yes, 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 honey. Yes. And also, I love the fact that she puts 100%, but I've gone off again. So, female support and competition. I love the fact that she brought Paige Keiki, because it shows that women can be supportive. They can support one another. They can be in the same scene and still uplift one another. Like, that was very, very key. They're both from the same area. If you want to go in even deeper, you've got one who is dark skinned, one who is light skinned, but like, there was no barriers. Like, every wall, every barrier was broken down. It was just two females supporting and loving what one another does. Do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't any tension. Like, there wasn't anything. Like, it felt natural, it felt genuine. And I love the fact that she included that in her documentary, because I think that is very, very important, especially in the UK scene. A lot of influencers and YouTubers love to do this. Oh, I'm doing a collab with this person, and then tomorrow you're beefing that person. But because you want to show out for the cameras that you're collaborating with another YouTuber, you're doing is not genuine, it's not authentic. And I've seen it so many times, and it comes across to me as fake, and I never buy into this. But I love the fact that they're both been from the same area, and they were never really close like that, but they recognized each other. And if I seen somebody in my city and I'm just like, oh wow, like, you're a YouTuber too, I'm a YouTuber, oh my gosh, like, we've grown, like, oh my days, we went to the same school, like, oh my, do you know what I mean? Like, you'd literally, like, you'd find that instant connection. And I think it was beautiful that I saw that personally. She spoke about her body changes, when she was just like, I look so different. Like, I was thinking, you don't look that different, but how you get thick though? Like, that's what I want to know, because she has in a separate interview spoken about the pressures of getting surgery and etc. And I think, if I'm correct, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, she's not done any surgery, but she's really coming to her body. Yeah, like, I don't know if that was lockdown weight, because I know a lot of people got thick during lockdown. I've got a friend, she's gotten thick, and it's beautiful thick, by the way. So I'm just like, sis, how you be getting thick? I lost so much weight during lockdown, and I still be losing weight. And I need to be knowing these secrets. Like, how you lot getting thick in the right places like this? Do you know what I mean? Nah, apart from that, it was amazing. Like, honestly, guys, I don't know IVD personally, but you guys, if you have been following me on my channel, I'm all here for supporting women, supporting what is happening in the UK scene. I think we are doing exceptionally amazing. Like, we are doing really, really good. And I love the fact that they highlight things like this. Like, and she created this documentary. 2 years it took her. 2 years, and I'm getting 15 minutes. Come on now. Come on. And also, this isn't a negative thing. I see this as a good thing. Like, when I was looking at the documentary and I was looking at the production of it, I kind of like that it seemed basic. And I don't know if that's going to come across as a negative, but I don't mean it as a negative, because I know how much production cost. But I like the fact that it was real. Like, it wasn't as cinematic, if you understand. It was just like basic angles, basic clips, um, but it was very relatable. That's why it fits the narrative, because the narrative was showing where she has come from. If I was to do where she's going and where she's now, then I would definitely do it differently and have a different quality to it. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I still loved it. I thought it was great. I love looking at her. I love listening to her. I love her story. I think that she's definitely somebody who is becoming iconic, and I really, 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 really do wish her all the best. I felt like very good emotions watching it. I felt very proud. I felt very elated. I felt very encouraged. I felt very inspired. Like, it really released all the right feelings in my brain. And I love the fact that she mentioned what the aim of her music is to encourage women, is to encourage females, to believe that they are the best, like to believe that there is no one like you. And I think that's a great message. So I loved it, guys. I will definitely recommend. But guys, thank you so much if you did enjoy my reaction, and if you guys enjoy my content and you are not a subscriber, make sure that you subscribe before you leave. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up, give this video a like, and also leave a comment. Let me know that you passed through, and make sure your notification bell is on so that when I do post, you are notified. And I'll speak to you guys in my next video.